Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for Grow My Bag TV, and there's a lot to unpack as usual. Now, what do we have going on today? So, yesterday we saw Bitcoin take a little bit of a dive. I'm totally all about DCAing. I even dropped a little bit of dry powder. Why? Because I think the prices that we see right now are never going to be seen again. Let me repeat that. I think the prices that we are seeing right now for Bitcoin in just a short time, we'll be able to turn around and go, we'll never see those prices again. Or if we do, it'll be a blip. Let that wash over you for a minute. It will be a blip. So, yeah, I'm looking at this opportunity, and you're talking about what we hit nearly 38,000. That's nice, and you're down to the 35s, high 35s. People are freaking out and panicking, and I'm like, why? Just DCA, dollar cost averaging, is your friend. Next up, this is actually bigger news than what you would think. Standard Charter, and I've been reporting about them for a while now, has been making moves over in Singapore. Big moves. Big moves. So what do you have going on right now? They have a Libeara network, Libeara. I think that's how they're pronouncing it. I'm not sure. So if somebody knows how to pronounce it properly, drop me a note and let me know. So this platform was originally created internally at SC Ventures, Standard Charter Ventures, right? And the whole idea is all about tokenization. It's all about tokenization. So they've since spun it off as Libeara, and they're taking off. The platform was a finalist for the Monetary Authority of Singapore in one of their projects, and we have more news about them in a little while. And they've already done work for like Hong Kong, Ghana, and the Philippines. So I'm just saying, this is not a small venture. Singapore is a huge hub. Huge hub. So when you look at that, you have to sit there and you have to say to yourself, if that's the huge hub, and I'm not saying it's the biggest, I'm just saying it's a huge hub. And Singapore is working hard at becoming an even larger one, not just in normal traditional finance, but in crypto as well. We should be paying attention. This is a big development because tokenization of assets is going to do nothing but grow. So I'm incredibly interested. So from a stock perspective, from an investment perspective, I'd be looking at Standard Chartered in a major fashion. I'd also be looking at the different industries that are going to be flocking to tokenization. What are going to be those first industries? I'm looking at real estate. Anyway, any kind of, and I'll tell you, this is, I'm looking at real estate as one of the first non-financial tokenization efforts, right? That's how I'm looking at it. Then you have Disney. I told you a while ago that Disney had this whole accelerator program and a lot of projects were involved, including Polygon, and they actually did some work out of there. They had a lot of projects come out of that. This time, they've chosen Dapper Labs. If you don't know who Dapper Labs are, they created NBA's Top Shot platform. And they have Flow. That's their blockchain. So they've chosen Dapper Labs for this latest NFT venture. And I sit here and I just go, I'm looking at Flow to like skyrocket again. I bought some Flow last year and, I was disappointed, dropped like a hot rock. But I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, a little while. It's going up a lot over the last little while. So we should be paying attention to that. Something else we should be paying attention to, Cardano. A lot of people had reached out to me and they were kind of scratching their heads. Why would Kraken want to work with Cardano? Cardano is what, in the top 10 coins out there? Or something like that. Let me take a look. Give me a sec. Because I need to know. I need to know these things. Cardano is ranked number 8 by market cap. All right. And we should be paying attention to this. They have since clocked over 78 million lifetime transactions. Speed, longevity, scalability are the things that I'm looking at right there. They just had a recent upgrade that saw them handle 1.23 or something like that transactions in a week. Now I have to go verify this information. I knew about this 78 million, but I wasn't sure about the. I think it's 1.3, nearly 1.3 trans million million transactions per week. Sorry about that. And that's something that I'm really paying attention to because that's a really big deal. And people were wondering, well, why would Kraken want to work with? Because it's about speed. They've got three companies right now, including Polygon, that they're looking at, or three organizations that they're looking at, including Polygon, to work with them to develop their layer two. And those three companies each focus on zero knowledge technology. Cardano's pretty damn fast. Pretty damn fast. If you're looking at zero knowledge technology, it's because you're looking for speed. Cardano's pretty damn fast. So Solana, by the way. So I'm actually shocked that Solana wasn't in that consideration mix. But Cardano is coming up there. They really are. I mean, I'm looking at. Let me go look at this. I'm looking at the. Where did I just lost you? There you go. I'm looking at where they are right now. You know, they're down a hair. They're down a hair. Like I wouldn't even consider it a lot. Right? I mean, point something percent. That's not really down, right? Cardano, if you look at them, why don't you come with me? Come take a look. If you look at Cardano, look at that. Up over 47.4% for the year. Basically unchanged in the past 24 hours, but I think they're going to go up. Cardano is one of those sleeper kind of coins, and that's what I look at, right? Pay attention to them. And Uniswap dropping their wallet for Android, nice. They already have an app for the iPhone. Here's the upgrade, or here's the app for Android, offering basic basic wallet like stuff, right? The difference is the direct tie-in to that platform. Do swaps on mainnet, Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism. This is what we're talking about. It's that level of integration and that part of being a part of that venture to be a part of the fabric of Web3 technology, of blockchain, all of it, of crypto, right? And that's Uniswap. Uniswap is a part of that connective tissue. And people need to be paying attention to certain aspects. Polygon is there, Uniswap is there, Arbitrum and Optimism are definitely moving in that direction. I told you about Ryan Wyatt moving over to Optimism yesterday. There's a lot to be paying attention to, these kind of blockchains and layers that provide infrastructure, right? That provide highly leveraged infrastructure. And I think that's where Cardano is moving, because their development growth has been higher than everybody else. That means that a lot of developers are on their platform versus other platforms. This is why I point to, there are different use cases for different blockchains that are out there, right? When I look at Bitcoin, people ask me, well, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin? I have very good thoughts on Bitcoin, right? But other blockchains lend themselves to other use cases. I'm going to end it with Project Guardian. Project Guardian has been a project out of the Monetary Authority of Singapore, and I've been reporting on it from time to time over the past year and a half, something like that. And they just introduced a new blockchain FX trading platform that was developed by a collaboration between Citi, T. Rowe Price, and Fidelity Investments, or Fidelity International. That's huge. That is huge. It's leveraging blockchain technology, obviously, and there's a lot going on. On an international level, there's more than just a little bit going on. Do your own research and get involved. Anyway, you know what we should do? We should should get into the numbers. So, like I said, blockchain is on a dip. It's at 35,795. Actually, let's go over here because I wanted to remind you today's Wednesday, and what we're expecting are core PPI numbers. All right. So we should be paying attention to this. The producer price index numbers are coming out today, and we should be paying attention. All right. If you look at the column headings, these are actuals. This is the median forecast, and this is what was previous. All right. So when I scroll up, actual obviously isn't out yet. The forecast, the median forecast is to be up 0.1%, and then previous, so that would bring it up to 0.6%, right? That was previous. So I want to pay attention to what's going on right now. Now, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of silly talk to me about how, next year we could see the Feds, roll back on rates. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. G Money Powell was straight up telling everybody, listen, we're going to be here for longer. So I think that they'll stop raising. Like I'm not expecting a raise in December. With the numbers that we saw yesterday from consumer price index, I'm not expecting a raise in December. Really not. But I'm not expecting a decrease anytime in 2024. There you have it. All right. So unless something crazy happens, I'm just not seeing it. And you see the drop. You can see the drop in the fear and greed index from 69 down to 60. We're still in the greed space, but we're really close. We're only 6 points away from fear. I have no fear about this. I see opportunity, right? I see a lot of whales moving money, possibly having an effect on what's going on. Solana was hit, right? Because FTX had dropped a bunch of Solana coin out there. But to me, it was great. And everybody looked at me and was like, why are you thinking that's great? I think it's great because now that albatross has gone from around their neck. It's gone from around Solana's neck. So Solana can grow. What other threats are there? I don't think there are any left. Unless some huge whale decides, I'm going to manipulate the market and then I'm going to drop or I'm going to buy. Okay. But for the most part, that was the one that was hanging around their neck. So that's what I looked at. We took another small drop in total value locked. We're down from 59.9 or something like that, down to 59.156 billion in total value locked. Okay. It's all right. I mean, you saw you saw a big pullback yesterday, so you should expect that in that space. And again, you can see the big pullback happen here. And again, that's fine, right? I just want to move it up a little bit so you can see the charts as they go. This is why I say that's fine. Look at where we came from. How long ago was it that we were talking about just trying to get through to my marker for 28.28? Not that long. So yeah, I don't mind if we're bouncing around above 35,000. I told you, we want those ups and downs. This is a good time in my calculation for my portfolio. And this is what I told my kids. So that's what I'm looking at. Looking at the big picture, yeah, you can see there's a lockdown. And again, Solana's up. Solana's up like 7%. Pay attention. Avalanche is up over 10%. Solana's over 10%. It was this morning. It was up 7%. Link is up just a tad, just a hair. Atom is up, but this is why I tell people you must pay attention. You must do your own research. So I got up this morning, 3:30 in the morning. I'm in there. I'm looking for things. That's when I came across Disney and I see Flow. I see Dapper Labs. So what's my thought? Oh, maybe I should go buy some Flow because not everybody sees this news just yet. Even by the time you see my video, that's not going to really be out there just yet. And Disney is all about making moves. Pay attention. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, drop me a note. Let me know. I love hearing from you guys. Something else. If you don't, I would greatly appreciate you drop me a note anyway and let me know what I can do to improve it for you. All right? I know you see the sign behind me. and it says that we're going to do something this week. We're close. We're close. I could, if I want to, I could pull the trigger today and launch today. Is everything perfect? No, not everything is perfect, right? And we're not even close to being perfect. How, you know what? I'm going to give you a little taste. I'll give you a little taste. Here you go. We are not perfect, right? We're not perfect at all, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and it's good enough that we can actually launch. Right? We've got news coming into the feed. We've got articles. We've got videos. Come on, let's go. We've got videos and everything. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff. When I tell you that a new social media platform is coming and it's going to be focused on nothing more than investments, we're talking about stocks, options, bonds, whatever you're doing for investment, running your business. Your business is an investment. So talking to you about marketing, talking about all those different things. This is the platform. This is the platform to come to. Grow My Bag is coming, and we want to see a lot of you guys become baggers. So come on over. All right. This is going to happen this week. Hella high water. I mean, we still have a ton of content that we're adding to the platform, but I'm at the point right now where I'm kind of like, you know what? We should just open up the doors. We should just kick the doors off and just let everybody in. We are charging $12 a year for membership. And the reason why is because that's going to help us stop a lot of the bots that are out there. No platform is going to stop all the bots. It's impossible. You're not going to stop all the bots. But we're not going to let them just walk in the door and, prance all over us either. Right? So if you're going to create a bot, it's going to cost you. Sooner or later, we're going to find you and we're going to kick you off the platform anyway. But we're looking for real people, real conversations, because we all want to learn. We all want to grow my bag. That's our concept. Everybody should be thinking, I need to grow my bag. I need to grow my bag. Right? Because later on, we're not going to have time to grow our bags. We want to enjoy life. That's it. So it's coming, and it's coming this week. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.